Okay, must grill here. I got myself almost a 7-pound duck, 6.5, 6.6 pound duck. Gonna cook out there on the egg. I call it my smoked duck l'orange. I've cooked this stuff on a lot of other smokers, mostly bullet smokers. But anyway, I got this thing cleaned out. There comes a thing full of orange sauce. That stuff's useless. I hate it. It's nasty. I use oranges. Notice they're peeled, parsley with stems, 3 onions, halved, and I got some orange zest here because I make a glaze that goes on the last hour and a half or so of cooking. Alright, if you can see, I have cut several holes in the bottom of this bird because this thing's full of fat, and it will drain off while cooking. I'm going to cook it at 300 till it's ready, probably 2.5 to 3 hours. And I'm going to turn it over first. I'm going to put some salt, some fresh cracked pepper on it, turn it over, stuff this thing. When I'm through stuffing all that in there, I'll be back. Okay, there we are. 3 oranges, 5 or 6, 7 whole stems of parsley, and 3 halved onions kind of sticking out. Yeah, it's all just stuffed up in there. Let it cook slow, about 300, 2.5, 3 hours. You could spatch it, but you can't. You can't put the goodness inside the body if you cut this thing open like that. You know, I think the bones add flavor to it also. Anyway, I guess I'm just a traditionalist. All right, as soon as that grill's up to heat, we're gonna put it on there and we're gonna smoke it. I'm gonna use a meat thermometer too. When it gets up to it, there it is right there. I'm gonna stick it in the thigh. When that meat gets up to about 160, 155, 160 is when I'll start glazing it. It'll be wonderful. All right, we'll be back. Okay, did you cues? Bring the temperature up nicely. It's been about 25 minutes since I lit it. It's doing good. Here's that bird in all its glory. And as soon as this thing gets I've got it set at 350. As soon as it hits about 325, I'm gonna stick the bird in there and drop that back down to 300. All right. I don't know, maybe 325. I'll just try 325 for a little bit. See how it starts doing. Okay, this is about it. I didn't spatch it because I like the bones. Here's a big green egg. And we'll be back when this thing is done. Alright. We'll be back. Okay. It's been in about 45 minutes now. That says about 325. This says, let's see here, about 325. It's coming along pretty good. I turned it up to 325. We'll watch it. When I put that duck in there, that meat probe was at 38 degrees, and now it's up to 69. So, been in there about a half hour. It's cooking goodly, real goodly. All right, we'll be back. Whoa! I got a clean lens. I was seeing all kind of spots, and this thing wouldn't focus. Look at that! I cleaned all the apparatuses on the front of it. It's working so much better. All right, we'll be back. 325. See, look at that. You see the focus light now. And 325. I hear duck fat frying in there, in that pan I put in. Folks, if you don't put a pan, if you cook a duck, you don't put a pan in your egg, in your smoker, anywhere you cook a duck. If you don't put a pan in there, you need to. I'm telling you, because these things drain the fat. All right, we'll be back. Okay, must grill here. You know, this DigiQ DX2 is wonderful. Now, this is like I've been cooking nonstop. I'm on my 3rd bag, a 20-pound lump in a month. I mean, I've been cooking with this thing, and I've been doing long cooks. And I'm gonna be honest, I did 2 cooks, or without this thing, and one of them. One of them was a runaway. I mean, it absolutely, I could not get it because it was windy, and you know, we're at 3,700 feet here, or 3,200 feet right here, whatever it is. We're up pretty good, and that was about 2 weeks ago. It was windy the whole night, and that wind was blowing up in them vents, and I'm telling you. You live up here in these western North Carolina mountains. We get what we call howlers during the winter, and I mean the trees come down. It is so windy. Anyway, I can't say enough about it. This thing is great. All right, we'll be back. All right, Must Grill here. My wife just put on. Boy, she's feeling so much better since she got her second hip replaced. Anyway, we're back here. Oh, Brother Hart, now she just put on. We're gonna watch that tonight. Okay, this glaze I'm gonna make for this duck has. Well, my recipe calls for Grand Marnier. Cointreau is just as good. Any orange liqueur. They got a half a cup of orange juice, honey. Now, the more of the honey you put in there, the better the glaze is going to be. It calls for a quarter of a cup. I might put a little bit more than that. And got some light soy sauce there. And, oh, I got some crushed up. It calls for 1 clove. It's my own thing here. I made this up years ago. Well, actually, from 3 or 4 different recipes I run across while I've been traveling everywhere, you know. Anyway, I find these in books and stuff, and I come up with this. This is the best thing I've found so far. So I'm going to mix all these together in that little old stainless steel pan there on this Viking cooktop. And I'm going to, because that duck's coming along nicely. When that duck gets about 150, I'm going to start glazing it. And I'll glaze it till it's about 180, 185. All right. That's it on this. I will show you what it looks like when we're done. We'll be back. Hey, Must Grill back one more time. Here's a warning. I got this, you can see I got that fire turned down really low because I put in I had a third of a cup of Cointreau, so I mean, there was a couple tablespoons left over, so I poured it all in there. That's a lot of alcohol, so you need to bring this up slowly because with that much alcohol, this has a potential to flame up. So anyway, I'm gonna revamp this. I got 2 cloves of garlic, a half cup of fresh orange juice, 1 teaspoon of orange zest, 1/4 cup of honey and then some, and 2/3 of a cup of light soy sauce and 1/3 cup of orange liqueur. So just a warning, just bring it up slowly. Just let that alcohol evaporate. You don't want to burn your house down. All right, we'll be back. This is the glaze. All right, Must Grill here again. All right, now this is the first time I've cooked this on this duck on a big green egg. I've cooked this so many times on bullet smokers and propane smokers that I know what's going on. But I cranked up my Sterling Forge over there to keep my base warm, that my glaze. Now that this one here, which says 150, that's a thigh, and this one here is 135's in the middle of a breast because this is a large bird. This ain't no chicken. So anyway, this is what slows it down. Right now it's about 5 o'clock. This slows everything down because I gotta raise this lid and put that. Let me go ahead and get it over here. Here we go. I've got to put this glaze. Look at that. I wish you could smell this stuff. I got to put this glaze on this bird. Look at that. About every 25 or 30 minutes now until it's done. All right. This glaze on this temperature on this bird. Look at that. And this pan is full. You can hear it. You can hear it cracking down there. All right. We're going to glaze this bird. We'll show you. We'll be back. All right, now, I'll tell you what. Now, I'll tell you, this thing's just about ready. I cranked the temp back up there. The thighs at 179, and the breast is at 165. Now, I'll tell you what. Now, I'm going to pick this up now. Y'all going to look at it. You're going to be going, damn. All right, here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That thing is cooked to perfection. All right, we got about, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes left on it just to get that breast up to the temperature. Look at that. I'm telling you, folks, this is duck. This is duck right here. All right, we'll be back. Okay, Must Grill here. Got some broccoli, got some tater salad made up here over there. Now, look at this. This is I pulled out all the oranges and the parsley and the onions there. Now we're going to let it rest. Look at that. There's a little bit of, oh, that's pickled darned old orange zest there that I put in there. Look at this thing. It's looking great. Alright, we're going to let it rest, and then we're going to slice it up. Now we're going to eat. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, here it is. Smoked duck l'orange. The breast is cut. The wing, everything. This is how it ends up. I wish you could smell it. It just cut up into little pieces. It's going to be sliced up and put it on the plate. We got broccoli and tater salad over there. I'm telling you what, this is it. Smoked duck l'orange. Alright, this is it. We'll put this on YouTube. Alright, we'll be back, but not tonight. We're going to pray, watch some Frasers, and this is it. Good night.